Hello, my name is Dr. Lonnie Pope. We're in a very exciting series called Ways to Transform Your Life series. This first section is called Renew Your Mind. And this is lesson number 2. It's Renew Your Mind to Truth. Now, look, truth is very important in our lives. We get so much deception, false information, but this is truth. Truth is reliable. You can depend on truth. Truth is dependable. You can depend on truth. Truth is positive. It's good for us. And truth transforms. And that's what we want to do, is to be transformed. We start out by transforming our mind, and we got to get the garbage out of our mind and put the truth in our mind. That's what we have to do. I watched this incredibly funny movie called Young Frankenstein. And by the way, when I name a movie, I'm not recommending the movie. But in the movie, they wanted to take a mind and put it into a giant, a monster giant. And they want to put in this great mine. You know, they had this great mine on the shelf. They want to put that mine in there. But the assistant went back to get the mine, and he dropped it on the floor. And instead of using that mine, he goes to the shelf, and it says, abnormal mine. And so that's what he picks up, and he takes it in there. And so the scientist puts the mine into this monster, this big human being, and when he gets up, he realizes something's wrong with the monster. It's terrible. And he asked him, he said, what did you do? What mine did you give me? And he said, it said abnormal. And so they put an abnormal mind into this monster, and of course he doesn't act very well. That's what happens to us when we have an abnormal mind, when we fed the mind with all this terrible garbage of the world. We need to be very careful, because we need to start processing and getting the mind cleaned out, and we need to take and renew our mind to truth. The brain has many programmed and it's amazing power. We have accepted a lot of untruth in our life. Let's look at some of the untruths information, and this is really something, because this is what you've done over the years. Somebody might have said, you're not good. Well, of course, that's not true. You are good. Somebody might say, you're not acceptable. Well, of course you are acceptable, no matter who you are. Number 3, you can't do that. You can't do it. You can't do that. And so this is the kind of mind input that we've heard over the years from childhood. Somebody else would say, eat all the food on your plate. The children in China are starving. Well, by the way, they're not starving anymore, so eat the food on your plate or whatever you need to do. We've just accepted lies after lies after lies after lies. And so the mind has been full of garbage, and now we need to get that garbage out, and we need to put the truth in. I came up with 7 steps to renew our mind to truth. Step number 1, we need to find truthful information. Now, I don't care where you find it. Just look for it. And I'll tell you where I found truthful information. The Bible. The Bible is truth, and it will transform you. Number 2, begin to eliminate the false information. Now, we'll just have false information, so we need to take that out. We need to put truth in. So step number 3, then accept and believe the truth. In other words, if we can get all the garbage out of our minds, if we put the truth in, it'll transform us. Step number 4, continue day by day to take garbage out of our minds. And you know the computer saying garbage in, garbage out. So if we're going to put garbage in, we're going to do things that's going to affect our bodies and harm our bodies. So we need to get the garbage out and then put the truth in. Step number 5, don't allow new garbage to enter the mind. And now you know what I'm talking about. For instance, pornography, whatever the garbage might be, or just all kind of things. Don't allow new garbage to come into the mind. Step number 6, Stop allowing your mind to be conformed to the things of this world, and do that for 60 days. Psychologists tell us if you can do something for 60 days, you can change. And don't take a day off, don't take a holiday, do it every single day. And for these 60 days, on the other hand, take and commit your spiritual life to disciplines for 60 days. And let me name some of the disciplines. What we need to do is to worship the one true living God. We need to pray, and this is every day. I mean, worship God every day, pray every day. Bible study, study your Bible. Go to church on Sunday and Wednesday or whenever you have services. And you will begin to get the garbage out and put the truth in. Associate with Christians as much as possible. You know, I counsel and teach people that I can get them to just so far, and what they'll do is they'll go back and be with their friends and go right back into what they were doing. And this is terrible. What we want to do is transform. And we can transform if we just get away from our old harmful friends. And this is something somebody came up with several years ago. It's called the HALT system. If you're going to not be conformed to this world and you're going to transform your mind to truth, do this. HALT. Don't get too hungry, don't get too angry, don't get too lonely, don't get too tired. Now, when we do that, what's going to happen, it'll cause us to sin. It'll cause us to do things that are harmful to our body. Think positive about your transformed results and expect transforming results. Now, I'll tell you something, folks. Thinking positive is so powerful. When I started doing it about 25, 30 years ago, it changed my life. I believed that I could be transformed, okay? And in conclusion, the transforming of the mind is the most critical process in sanctification. So if we're going to be transformed in sanctification, we're going to have to, first of all, renew our mind to truth. Thank you so much. This is Lonnie Pope for joining us at Ascending Ministries. Please visit our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Ascending Ministries. Thank you very much.